Hi, it's William Oliver here. I'm the author of the book Law of Focus for Golfers, The Science of Lowering Your Handicap, as well as the creator of the Law of Focus Home Study Training Program. And I have the book out here at the driving range with me just to make sure that, if I need any questions answered, I can look through the book. I'm at the beautiful Golf Foundry driving range in Kelowna, British Columbia, and today I'm going to give you a little training drill that's going to help you get a lot more power and height on your shots. A lot of people want to know, well, William, how do you have such fast swing speed? Because I play golf, I'm a pretty short guy, pretty little guy, but I'm able to get a lot of swing speed, right? And people ask, William, how are you able to do that? How are the pros able to do that? Because what this swing speed allows me to do is it allows me to hit the ball really, really far, as well as really high. So I'm going to show you a training drill that you can do, that you can go out to the driving range and do for half an hour, and it's going to help you get a lot more power, as well as a lot more height. A lot more power, what I mean by that is just really a lot more swing speed. Okay, so here we go. This is how it starts. So what we find with the golf swing, I'm not going to get into any of the mechanics or anything like that, but with the golf swing, most of the power in the golf swing is generated in what I call the focused power zone. Okay? And the focused power zone is from right here to right here. Okay? So I'll say that again. The focused power zone is from right here to right here. So that's where most of the speed is generated in the golf swing. A lot of people think it's from a big backswing and a big downswing. Not true. Most of the power is generated from here through to here. Okay? Now, with that being said, I'm going to share with you what most high handicap golfers are doing, or a lot of golfers who aren't able to generate a lot of power and swing head speed. What they're doing is, in their backswing, as they're coming down, they're actually not getting to this position here. They're getting to a position more like this. Okay, so they come through the ball, and they're hitting the ball like this, with their hands, with the club completely straight, and their hands have already released all the power. And so what you find is that they hit the ball really low and along the ground with very little power. But if you're able to, and I call this like harnessing the power at the bottom of your swing, if you're able to harness that power and keep that back, then you're able to hit down a lot more on the golf ball. And the ball's going to shoot up into the air when you hit down on it, okay? That's where you take a really nice divot and you hit the ball nice and high up in the air with a lot of spin on it as well. And that's going to help you hit a lot of the high slices, high draws, whatever you need to hit, whatever the shot calls for, you need to be able to get a lot of power out of this focused power zone. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the driving range next time, and you're going to take a bucket of 30 balls. Now, instead of taking a full swing to hit these balls, you're going to take more of a half swing. So you're actually going to start your swing from here, and you're going to hit down on the ball and hit it off into the distance. Now, I'll share with you right away that a lot of people who go through this drill have a really challenging time. And the reason being is that they have a really difficult time starting their swing from here. Okay? They can barely generate any power. But the thing is, those same individuals have a really difficult time hitting the ball even with a full swing. So you're going to start with your swing, and you're going to start from right about here. And your whole objective is to just hit ball after ball after ball, and you're going to work with the power of your swing from here to here. Now, you may be wondering yourself, well, why is this really, really important, William? Well, let me share that with you. Even though I'm not going to share any mechanics with you, I want to share with you why this is so important. You see, when you go through a swing like this, then what happens is you really control your swing from here to here, mechanically. And what I mean by that is a lot of golfers, when they're swinging the club, as they come down, they're moving their hips forward, okay, onto the swing. And that really releases a lot of any of the power that they would have. But by swinging from here, you harness all that power. You do not allow your hips to move forward. It keeps it very, very controlled. So what in fact you're doing is working on a really controlled swing. So that when you get into tournaments or anything like that, what you even find with professional golfers is even, some golfers, they come way up here, and then what they all have in common with almost every single professional golfer is they all get to a really good position right down here where they get into their power focus zone. Okay? So that's a position that I have you work at. You can work at your backswing, but stop right here, okay? Because that's where you're going to be hitting balls from. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and hit a couple balls. And what I want you to realize is that I'm actually able to hit the ball almost 75% of the distance that I'm able to hit it with a full swing, but with only this little half swing from here through, okay? So that's quite impressive. And it's really because I've worked on it a lot. But most of the power, what you'll find, is generated right in your power focus zone, okay? So I'm going to go through and hit a couple balls. What you'll find is it's going to take you a lot of time. It could take you a lot of time to really generate the power that someone like myself is able to generate. But over time, you'll be able to generate more and more power, okay? So that you can hit the ball farther and higher, okay? So I'm going to go through and hit a couple balls like that just so that you can see. So I pick my target off into the distance, and then I take my full swing and then stop halfway down. And then my focus again is to hit the ball off in the distance. Now what you may find is that you have to get better and better at visualizing the ball going off in the distance, because it's hard to believe at first that we could possibly hit it about 75% of a regular distance, but only swinging the club from here. You can imagine, you get out here, you may find when you get on the driving range, you're like, no way, no chance that I'm ever going to be able to hit the ball 75%. Let me tell you, my friend, if you practice this enough times, then you will begin to visualize and be able to believe that you can. You'll be able to generate enough power from that, okay? So here we go. I take my full backswing, I stop at the half swing, and then I swing through, okay? And what I found is that's about 75% of my actual distance. And you may have also seen that even when I'm here, I may take a little bit of a backswing just so that I can get through, okay? And that's totally fine. But you want to do this 30 times and just get really used to hitting balls, bounce back, stop, and then hit from here. Okay? Perfect. And so that's the drill that you want to go through. Again, this is a Golf Attractors drill from the Law of Focus training program. You can find this drill on the Golf Attractors website at www.golfattractors.com. If you don't have the Law of Focus for Golfers book, or you haven't gone through the Law of Focus for Golfers training program, then I really encourage you to go to the Golf Attractors website to learn more about the training material that we have to offer. And definitely, if you're serious about the game of golf and you want to know more about the inner game, then go to the Golf Attractors website and make sure that you get your copy of the Law of Focus for Golfers home study training program so that you can go through drills like this, exercises, training routines. We've got everything that you need to know about the inner game of golf. As always, my friend, thank you very much for going through this video. I hope you appreciate the content. And as always, play with passion and focus, and I'll see you soon.